If you are dreaming of studying abroad in a foreign land without breaking your bank, then you are in the right place. This video will discuss how to avoid and address top 5 mistakes that you are likely to make when applying for scholarships abroad. These mistakes can make or break your chance of securing your higher education in your dream university, so stay tuned. But before we get started, if you are new here, I'm Anisha and I post valuable tips and advice on scholarships, education, and careers. So don't forget to hit that subscription button and ring that notification bell so you don't miss any of these videos. Alright, let's get into it. Segment first, lack of research. The first big mistake that most of the scholarship applicants make is lack of research. Applying for scholarships without knowing what it is all about is like going to the battlefield blindfolded, which of course will not result in the results that you would actually like. And trust me, you don't want to be the person who missed out on a golden opportunity just because you didn't do your homework. That is research. So what is the solution to avoid this mistake? The answer is of course simple. You have to do a thorough research. You need to know the ins and outs of the scholarships that you are applying for, the universities they are connected to, and even the countries they are located in. What are the tips on conducting a proper research for your scholarship program? Number first is to start early. Don't wait until last minute. Give yourself ample amount of time to actually do research for different scholarship programs that you are eligible to apply for, and also to make sure that you have enough time to create a compelling application. Begin your research well in advance to give yourself ample time to figure out which are the scholarship programs that you want to apply for, and also for you to prepare strong applications, as it requires both time and research on your side to make sure that you are one of the strong candidates for the application. Number 2 is checking your university websites. I know that this sounds simple, but then again, most of the international students who are applying for scholarships abroad do not even look at the university websites properly to begin with. Explore the websites of your target universities. Many universities have certain scholarships that are intended for international students. So when you do research, you can know about the different scholarships that they are providing for the international students, and you can apply for them. And you can also find all the detailed information on the eligibility criteria and application procedures there. Number 3 is networking or contacting the concerned authority. One of the most important things to do when you are applying for scholarships abroad is to connect with professors or the students that the professors are supervising, the alumni who have a detailed insight into the program that you want to apply for. They will also likely have information on different scholarship opportunities that you can apply for. And in addition to these, make sure that if there are any online seminars or events that you can attend to understand the scholarship programs better, then do register and attend those events, because you get a lot of information from the management committee as well as the professors who are in charge of those programs. The 4th is of course staying organized. Create a document to keep track of the different scholarship programs that you want to apply for, their submission deadlines, what are the things that you need to prepare beforehand for the application submission. This will help you stay organized as well as make sure that you are on the top of your game when it comes to applying for more than one application for scholarship. Number 5th, and I think which is also one of the crucial things to do, is to receive feedback from those who have already been in the program. For example, if you have seniors who are already in the program or who have already graduated, then make sure that you contact them, ask for their feedback, ask for their insights into how you can tailor your application documents better for the scholarship programs. Their experiences will not only provide invaluable insights for you, but also help you gauge the competitiveness of certain scholarships. Number 6 is diversify your scholarship applications. Apply for a variety of scholarships. As the saying goes, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Apply to all the different scholarship possible where you meet the criteria, where you are eligible and you know that it is of interest to you and your career aspirations. Because you can find so many different scholarships with different criteria, that is, some might be merit based, some might be need based, and some might be graduate assistantships. Number 7 would be to prepare a scholarship essay or motivation letter or a personal statement template. As you are applying for different scholarships all the time, it might become really hectic for you to, tailor or create a new motivation letter or personal statement or essay all the time. So what you can do is prepare a generic essay or motivation letter template that you can modify according to the different programs that you will be applying for. This template can include your personal story, career aspirations, academic qualifications, and different experience you have had. In addition to all this, understanding the criteria for the scholarship is very crucial. Some scholarship might focus on specific academic achievements, while other might focus on community involvement, voluntary activities that you have participated in, or leadership qualities. So do ensure that you are targeting those scholarships that actually align with your strengths or goals. The second mistake is missing the deadlines. I know this sounds funny, but there are periods when you might be missing deadlines because you did not keep up with all the different scholarship programs you are applying for. Imagine you found the perfect scholarship, customized your application, and then miss the deadline. So to stay on top of deadlines, it is of course essential to stay organized. You can do a bunch of things to make sure that you are staying organized when it comes to your applications. For example, use a calendar, use different reminder apps, or create a to-do list, use Notion, whatever works for you. And remember, sometimes deadlines can vary too. So make sure that you are constantly checking up with the updates that they have in the website. And trust me, it's worth the effort. Number third, and this one is something that I have encountered a lot when reviewing the applications of many international students, which is sending generic applications. Imagine you are reviewing scholarship applications and they look all the same, with no personality or uniqueness to it. Not very inspiring, right? And that is exactly how the scholarship committee would feel when they see your generic application. And there are two major downsides linked to the generic application. Number one, the generic applications lack personalization and fail to highlight your unique experience and qualities that make you you and thus make you stand out, which thereby diminishes your chance of actually impressing the selection committee. And the second thing is that the selection committee will receive thousands of applications for the same program. And if you are submitting a generic application, it might seem that you are not very keen about that particular program and also may come across as insincere, which will again reduce your chance of securing a scholarship. I know tailoring applications to each scholarship program is tiring, but it is very essential for your success in the application process. So what is the solution? As mentioned before, one thing that you can do to make sure that it does not get overwhelming for you is to create a template for all the different documents you have to submit for the application, which are generally the same. Make a certain template out of it, and then you can tailor it to all the different scholarship programs that you're applying for based on the prompts that they provide. One thing that you must not forget is to highlight your unique qualities, experiences, and how they relate to the scholarship's goals and values. Consider this: a student with a good academic record applies for the same scholarship as another student with similar grades, but the other student also mentions that he has volunteered as a mentor for underprivileged youths. By emphasizing his mentoring experience and how it reflects his dedication to community service, the second student paints a vivid picture of his character and values. In this scenario, mentioning that particular volunteer skill will help the second student to enhance their chance of winning the scholarship, as it demonstrates that they are able to make a meaningful impact beyond academics as well. So this is why you need to mention your personal touch to the motivation letter or to your application in general. The fourth mistake is ignoring the essay prompts. The fourth mistake is closely related to the previous ones. What are essay prompts? Essay prompts are basically specific questions or bullet points that the selection committee provides you with as a part of the application process. These help to guide applicants in writing their essays or personal motivation statements, and at the same time helps the admission committees learn more about the applicant's backgrounds, experiences, and motivation. Each essay prompt is crafted carefully to assess the applicant's specific qualities and experiences, and hence ignoring them can be a deal breaker when it comes to securing a scholarship. So make sure you read the prompts carefully, understand them, and then ensure that all the different questions or points that they want you to address in the application are being addressed. So how to avoid this mistake? First, understand the prompt. Carefully read and understand essay prompt before writing. Pay attention to any specific questions or themes that the selection committee has mentioned in the website. Number 2, brainstorm ideas. Spending time in brainstorming, jotting down the key points, experiences, and stories related to the prompt is a very important step. While brainstorming for ideas, you should think about the different challenges you had in your life until now when it comes to your academic or professional journey, achievements, and values. Number 3, use real life examples. Always make sure to provide real life examples so that the selection committee can connect with you and your story on a deeper level. For example, if you are applying for masters in medicine and you were very much intrigued by the fact that your grandmother used Ayurvedic medicines to heal different people and you have been very inspired by the motivation of hers to help others, then you can mention it in your motivation letter stating that you have been inspired by her and you want to take the same enthusiasm in pursuing medicine, for example. Number 4 is staying relevant. I have seen and reviewed a lot of applications so far. Staying relevant when storytelling is very important. Of course, you have to mention the specific experience, skills, and academic qualifications that you have and your story of how you have come this far. But one mistake I see many international applicants make after reviewing so many applications is that they completely ignore the focus of their essay or motivation letter or application. For example, if you are interested in pursuing forestry in your master's degree, then you need to write what are the different things that motivated for you to be in this field, and this one is to be concise. Usually the essays or motivation letters or your application documents will have certain word limits, and if you go above that word limit, then your application will be discarded in the first place itself. You have to make sure that you are complying with all the different rules and criteria they have when it comes to writing essays or personal statements. The 7 is to reflect on your growth. Usually, what happens is, for example, if you didn't have good grades in your first semester, in your second semester, but then you gradually improved in your third and fourth semester or fifth semester of your bachelor's degree, then you can mention it because the selection committee would like to see how you have grown as a person in your academic settings as well. And I have seen most of the applicants would not mention it because they are afraid that, they didn't have really good marks in their few semesters. But when you mention the reasoning why you didn't have the marks that you wanted and how you improved with time, shows a commitment and dedication, which will of course be useful for your master's degree as well. So mentioning this kind of relevant examples is really beneficial for your application. Another main important thing is you cannot send your document in the first go. You have to make sure that you have read it a couple of times, edited it, mark the section where you don't feel like it's good enough, checking your writing against grammar, clarity, and structure. You also have to ensure that the message that you are trying to convey is clear and to the point, and you have also followed the essay prompts. And the next thing would be to share your writing, your essays to your friends and professors or seniors so that you can refine your essays further with the help of their invaluable feedback. And last but not the least, be genuine. Authenticity is always the key. Do not exaggerate, write from your heart, write what is true, and be honest and provide your genuine responses because being genuine is something that is highly valued by the scholarship committee, especially when you are applying for studying abroad. So be concise, stay on topic, proofread your essays, get feedback to make it better. And the essays and personal motivation letters are always your chance to share your story and science, so you have to make the best out of it. The 5th mistake that is also very common is neglecting the recommendation letters. I have seen some applicants neglect the power of recommendation letters. But if there is a high competition, then these recommendation letters also always play a vital role in your chances of securing a scholarship. I would like to present 2 main points that would help you understand the significance of recommendation letters. Number 1 is expert validation. Letter of recommendations helps to validate your qualifications and character. When respected individuals in the academic sector, such as your professors, supervisors, or mentors, vouch for your abilities and potentials, it carries a significant weight within the scholarship selection committee. These letters offer an external perspective confirming your suitability suitability for the application and giving credibility to your application. And the second important thing about the recommendation letter is it provides your personality beyond paper. Letter of recommendation often provides a glimpse of your personality and character traits that might not be evident from your academic records or CV alone. Through specific examples and anecdotes, through various interactions that you have had with your professors or supervisors or mentors, they can highlight your leadership and teamwork skills, dedication, and work ethics. These insights provide a more holistic view of you as an applicant, helping decision makers assess your overall fit for the scholarship. A strong letter of recommendation can provide valuable insights into your skill and potential as a student. It's like having a trusted advocate vouch for you. So make sure that you're not neglecting these recommendation letters and giving them enough time and respect that they deserve. When requesting letters of recommendation, always make sure you choose people who know you well and can speak about your academic as well as extracurricular abilities. And don't forget to give your recommenders ample amount of time to write the letters for you, because rushing them would not do any favors to you. Also, always express your gratitude for their time to write recommendation letter. Once you avoid all these common mistakes, you have got this. There's nothing you can do once you put your mind into it. I know scholarships are competitive, but you can always increase your chances of securing them with the right approach and by avoiding or addressing the mistakes that I have mentioned in this video. And if you found this video helpful, please make sure to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more such contents, and let me know what is the most useful thing that you learned from this video in the comment section below. Yes, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get an update whenever I upload another insightful content on scholarship, education, and career advices. If you are interested to learn about the Erasmus Mundus Scholarship program, which I myself secured back in 2019, and you would like to apply for that program as well, then make sure to watch this video right here, and I'll see you there. Bye-bye.